Sitting here watching this bee dance around this lamb's ear. Really beautiful. It's a stunning plant. It's almost like a sage, you know. So I want to talk a little bit about this plant. It came to me as a gift from a friend of mine up in Erie. We stopped up and she said, I want to give you some of this. I was very glad to get it. And it's since over the past, 15 years or so, really spread. Lamb's ear is one of those plants that you can't go wrong with. You see all these little bees go on it. It has these flowers on it. They're almost look like okay, you can have it. You got a little aggressive here, didn't you? They almost look like little tiny, what would you call them, bee? Would you call them little orchids? Little purple flowers, if I can get close enough to touch this. And the leaves of this are feel like a lamb's ear. You can see it has a square stem. It's in the mint family. It's in the same family as your little ant is on there crawling. Same family as mint and sage. This has some special properties. You can treat a wound with this. You can actually take a leaf and peel the outer layer off and put it as a wound as a dressing because it has antimicrobial and antibacterial properties. We used to use it to treat eye injuries, wounds, make a tea out of it for sore throats. A lot of different uses for this plant. A lot of ones that people don't really realize. So how you take care of it is you kind of put it into an oil. You distill it into an oil and make a salve with it with a beeswax and other oils. And it works very efficiently. Now there's studies that this might be a great antibiotic. Something to treat a lot of staph infections that other antibiotics don't treat. There's even studies that might work on certain types of diseases like Lyme's disease. What do you think of lamb's ear? Is it just one of those plants that stands out to you as being beautiful? Or is it something that, among the other plants like mint and that you can add to your garden for the beauty of it, but also the use? Is it any wonder then that our ancestors that had a lot of these colonial gardens had a lot of these plants? Look what I have right here. I have apple mint. I have some stone crop growing right there that you can use on a wound. You can take stone crop. You can take lamb's ear. All these plants you can use to heal, to treat wounds, to make teas out of. And I do have some plants that you don't even want to touch. But knowing the ones that are beneficial to man are important. I'll tell you the story of why plants are healing, a Native American story, and I'm not going to get it word for word. I'm just going to tell you the basic idea of it. Once upon a time when man first came here to Turtle Island, man started killing a lot of the animals for food. And the animals had a tribal council, and they got upset about it. And they said, we didn't sign up for this. We didn't come here to be killed off by people so they can eat. The human tribe is not doing us any good. So it was the plant tribe that took pity on man and said, certain ones in our council, we will give man free food, and if man respects us, we will grow back and we will heal him of the sicknesses that animals have put upon him. So This is how supposedly these plants came to be. That's why whenever you take anything from a plant for medicine or for anything, you're supposed to give an offering of either a little bit of tobacco, a little bit of seed beads, whatever is important to you. One of the nice things about this plant is also provides a lot of protection for littler creatures like this little lightning bug that's hiding underneath this leaf. But so what you would do with this plant, you can even eat the leaves. You get the tops, the younger part here, and you would trim this and don't take a whole lot. You would take the ones that you don't want because this tends to grow out and use that. And you would dry it and you would distill it in something like a olive oil, or even flies like it, or a like a grapeseed oil. It kind of freaks me out because I'm allergic to bees. But so you would distill that, and then you would have your oil, and then you would use that in small amounts when you make your salve. I would start out. You want to take your harder substance like your beeswax and melt it down. Get that to a liquid form. Add your, I use like shea butter to soften it, and then add your oils like your dandelion oil or your oil from this, the ones that you've made, something you can buy, and give it time to mix really well, and then cool slowly. And if it doesn't get to the consistency you want, you can always redo it, you know. But it's a powerful salve this plant makes to heal you. If you even have to heal a wound or a bee sting, it's kind of funny I'm talking about it, but they say it works on bee stings. Wonderful plant. Uh, it's one of those nice little beautiful things in life that gives and doesn't want anything in return.